in your party. That bitch getting naughty. That head is too retarded. That head is too retarded. Too retarded. I'm in the crowd surfing. These bitches know I'm worth it.
What's going on, man? It's your girl, TampaMystic, and we are live on the industry's most wanted Hype Me Up podcast. Knowledge always hypes me up. Man, I heard we got Lightskin Bobby on the check-in. Yeah. Appreciate you being here. Give me some love. You got to hold it there, transfer some good energy, positive vibes, all that. You feel that?
I feel it.
You feel the energy?
I feel
it's
it.
radiating. Hey, man, but we about to get on into it. So shout out to Lightskin Bobby. You know, tell us who is Lightskin Bobby.
Lightskin Bobby is a hard-working man. You know, I call myself a Renaissance man because I don't want to be known as just a rapper, a singer, a songwriter. You know, I'm doing TV now.
Yeah.
I got aspirations to take over the world.
Big things popping.
Yeah. Close
Proud
mind,
of you.
All that.
Proud of you.
Yeah.
Come a long way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You have a journey, and we about to talk about all that.
That's a fact.
Where were you born?
Here, right in Atlanta.
You
Georgia Baptist Hospital.
You from Atlanta?
Yeah. Georgia Baptist, 1990. I'm a 90s baby. I popped a decade off. Yeah.
I know that's right.
Got it tatted on my chest, yeah.
So take us back, man. I'm always slick, a little jealous from people who actually grew up here because I love this city. That's why I moved here. What was it like for you as a youngin'?
I got to shout out Columbia, South Carolina because, you know, my mom, she's from the west side of Atlanta.
Okay.
But then when I was a kid, we moved to Columbia, South Carolina.
Yep.
So I went to first grade, all the way up to first grade in South Carolina. So I got to, first and foremost, you know, give them a shout out.
Facts, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? All my family in Columbia, South Carolina. You know what's up. But I started doing music early, like, you know, seeing Bobby Brown and Immature and Usher eventually. And then I just was addicted to just performing in general.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Watching them videos of them dancing and doing their thing.
It wasn't no song on the radio I didn't know. And my mom would tell everybody, like, my son is... Yeah,
he
know
in
that
tune.
song.
He's in tune.
Song. Yeah. Whatever they were saying in the 90s, I knew what was going on. Too early. I was, like, you know, before my time or whatever. So,
yeah.
You know, they used to call me an old man as a kid. So
it was in your DNA.
Exactly. So, you know, just growing up, I just always knew it was going to be music.
Yeah.
No matter what. So, about 7 years old, I did a Showtime at the Apollo. And once I
At 7?
Yeah, and I saw Usher Nice and Slow. I remember my dad came from the Bahamas to see me, and he was like, why my son know about sex so early? And I was just like,
it's in the music.
It's some music.
Yeah.
We don't know what we singing about. We're just singing.
Exactly. You're innocent at that age. You just know that you like the song.
But it was more of the performance. I'm doing the dances, too. I'm not just singing. I'm getting in on stage, 7 years old.
Bumping and grinding.
Yeah, my dad like, nah, he ain't cool with it. So, you know.
Pop's like, hold on, slow down now.
So that let me know I'm doing something that is powerful.
Absolutely. If it got to your pops and it was kind of like, whoa, hold on a second now.
So I moved back to the A probably at 96, 97.
Okay.
And I've been here ever since.
Man, that's when I first started coming to the A. I'm an OG.
Yeah.
I love sharing this, man.
Olympics.
I was coming out here for Freaknik.
Freaknik, Olympics, all that going on at the same time.
Bro, but back then though, that's when I really fell in love with the city. I fell in love with the culture, like, and it was no like no BS going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, I came out here, me and my homegirls, and we just had a good time. Nobody was harassing us, and
it was about the vibes.
We didn't feel uncomfortable. There was no pressure. It was a whole vibe. You know what I'm saying? Now,
Southern hospitality.
Right.
It's
big time.
It's addictive.
It was, because all these years later, now I'm here. I've been here for a little minute, but I was like, I'm going to live there one day.
Right.
Shout out to Atlanta, man. I love this city. You know what I'm saying?
We so welcome.
No, you really are.
Because if you ask 10 people out of 20, they ain't from here.
No, you're absolutely right.
It's the new Atlanta.
It is definitely the new Atlanta.
It's very rare you're going to meet somebody like me that's be like, 90 to now. Yeah, I'm being here.
That's actually from here.
Yeah.
Let's pay homage to the city for a minute. You know, there's so many greats that has come through the city from earlier on until now, man. Let's take it back though to like the 90s and maybe even early 2000s. Who was a couple of them artists that maybe inspired you?
I mean, even though Usher's Tennessee technically, I say Usher. You know, of course TLC. Who else from Of course, Outkast.
I would say Outkast, Goody Mob, yeah.
Crisscross, because, you know, that was the culture.
Yeah, absolutely.
As a kid, you see that, you
of
like,
course.
I want to dress like that.
I was just going to ask you, did you dress like that?
My mom definitely dressed me
I
like
love that. I love that.
We got some pictures in the archives.
Let's bring it back.
That's going to come out.
Can we bring it back?
For a show. It got to be a purpose. It got to be a 90s party.
Next time you come back, I want you to be dressed like that. I'll match your fly.
We can do it.
Is that cool?
We'll put it together.
Let's pinky swear on it. Boom.
Nah,
y'all
real.
see that, right?
You saw it. It's real.
Did you get that on film, the pinky swear?
I don't mind bringing it out for a special occasion.
What's your favorite color?
Blue.
Blue?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Navy blue to be exact.
Okay, navy blue to be exact. Okay, so we can rock that. I'll match your fly.
All right, cool.
There you go. Boom. You have it. So at what age or about how long ago did you really start taking music on a serious level? Because, you know, in the beginning, you don't know much about the business. That's something you got to learn along the way. At what point did you say, you know what, I got to get my business together and this is something I really want to pursue?
So we got to tell the journey, because you got the talent shows
Yeah.
that led up to songwriting.
Yeah.
Led up to, all right, I've been doing this solo. Now it came a little, you know, everything has a fad.
Yeah.
Whereas groups.
Yes.
So around about 2007, 2008, I started a group with my best friend, and we just called ourselves G&B for a second. Then we was like, nah, that ain't working. So I came up with the name Street Runners.
Okay.
And it was something that everybody was like, oh, we know that group. So it was like, they knew the name before they knew it was us.
Yeah.
But then we found out everybody else calling themselves Street Runners, spelling it differently.
Right, with a Z and this,
so
yeah.
it became a you know, conversation piece. But one night I went to Club Miami, and we just got these beats from Mr. Hankey. It was a five beat CD, and how I got it is because my cousin Travis Porter, he kind of had so many beats. They ain't need those beats. They turned them beats down. So we went to go record them. As soon as we left the studio, it was a Thursday, Friday night. We went to Club Miami on a Saturday. I'm talking about at least 5,000 people in there. And, you know, Jay Nix, the Dirty Boys in there. You know what I'm saying? So I get the DJ, pay him $100, get him a shot. He play my record, Bounce in the Club. And I see the people like dancing and bobbing. I'm like, okay.
Oh, they was really dancing in the club like they supposed to.
It was mixed in like it was a regular song.
That's so dope.
It wasn't no, oh, this is an independent. Nah, it was mixed in like it was a regular song. So you got a real reaction of the crowd.
Exactly.
And once that happened, I knew I can do this for real.
Because that's a big risk. Yeah. That's a big risk for you and for the DJ. You know, more so for the DJ. If he rocking 5,000 people and all of a sudden he drops an independent record.
And it does nothing.
And it does, yeah, and the crowd like goes, and it, you know what I'm saying? So that's a major risk, but it was a risk that you took, that he took, and it paid off.
You can't do this music professionally and not take risks.
Not only also just you delivering a good song, but the quality has to be there. The mix and the master.
It starts from the production, though.
Yeah, it starts from the production, most definitely. But it's like if you got a song that's got that rough mix and you tell them drop in the club and they drop it right behind like a big record. And
they
then
gonna know.
They be like, dang, the sound just fell off. What happened?
Distortion.
Yeah. When I was doing them showcases all the time, I remember some of them artists would get on stage and they would tell the DJ, turn it up. He'd be like, it's turned all the way up. You just need to get your, like, bro, your song is not mastered. You know what I'm saying?
They didn't even know what that meant. They thought when you record and leave the studio, that mix you go home with, they thought that was mixed.
And they think that the DJ's hating on them, talking about, turn it up. It is up.
I want you to challenge the next independent artist you have just a one-on-one with.
Yeah.
Just challenge them and ask them, do they got a hard drive? Imagine how many of them don't.
I'm quite sure a lot of them don't.
They records not mixed and mastered because you got to have a session.
Yes, absolutely.
When you leave the studio, if you just take the song and get it emailed to you without getting the session,
how
are you going to get it mixed?
You cannot get it mixed without the session. Period. Unless that engineer that just recorded you was planning on mixing it for you.
But then so much stuff can happen between that time. He can lose it.
And that has happened.
Could get destroyed overnight. Right. Then your hit is gone.
Facts.
You have no files.
Man.
No nothing.
You hurt. Because once you record it, trying to go back and re-record it, it's not going to be the same. Because your energy and your vibes are going to be different.
Especially if you like me and you coming off the dome in the studio.
Right.
I can't remember something I ain't remembered in the studio.
Nah, for real. And if you got to go back and record it because the first one got deleted or messed up or whatever, you're going to be upset. So your energy is going to be thrown off. You know what I'm saying? So it's not going to be the same
vibe.
Big fact. So the group, how long did you guys stay together?
I say from 2007 to 2011.
Yeah.
See, what happened was one of the group members, he had a child with CeeLo daughter. So eventually we got so lit in the what you call open mic market that they started having like real labels come check us out. One of them was Island Def Jam Records.
Dope.
So they had a meeting set up for us to come perform in front of the executives, the A&Rs.
Word.
They didn't want to go because CeeLo was telling them, nah, y'all come and do this tribal stuff with me.
Got you.
Dress like I dress.
Yeah.
Be my group.
Trying to transition you into what he wanted you to do.
It wasn't for me.
No, absolutely. You can't do something that's not for you.
So that's, boom, group just broken up. And not only did the group broken up, the friendship broken up.
Oh,
Because
man.
I've been doing this my whole entire life. And then now we got a deal of a lifetime on the table, and y'all stand me up. That's like somebody standing you up at the altar. That's what it's equivalent to. That life-changing moment.
That would be the worst.
Invested into a whole wedding.
Yeah.
Your family out there, her family out there, and you don't show up.
So let's talk about that transition, going from being in a group to now you're basically, you work with other artists, but you're doing your own thing now.
Yeah, I'm Dolo.
What was that transition like for you?
I mean, it wasn't hard because I started off solo.
Yeah.
So it was just like getting a fresh chance at living again.
Yeah.
Because, when the group broke up, I wanted to go be a regular civilian and work a regular job and get told, why are you here? You sang, you talented. You can't work a regular job. This ain't for you. So I went through that transitioning process and then slowly worked my way back in the studio around the time like 2013, building my craft, getting my sound back as a solo artist.
Understood.
And then I started, I say about 2015, that's when I started like getting some pressure behind me.
Yeah. That's when you kind of got that
That's when I became
flame up under you again and said, okay.
I went from just my regular Breon to Lightskin Bobby.
Got you.
2015. And it was in Miami.
So before you made that transition into doing the solo as a solo artist, coming out of being in a group, what would you say was a good thing, a valuable lesson, or a positive thing that you can take out of being in a group?
I learned the levels of entertainment. I learned, it can be all on you, or you can share the mic, you can share the spotlight.
Yeah.
I learned how to be a team
player.
You
right?
Feel me?
Absolutely.
If I'm in that opportunity again, ever just collaboration wise, I know how to share the stage.
Absolutely.
And that's important.
I'm about to say,
never share the stage with nobody, then when you get on the stage with somebody, you're going to cramp their style. You're going to cramp their space.
Nah, absolutely. I couldn't agree more because I've seen it happen.
It's like, bro, you got to know when I spin, go left, come back around, I'm going to go right. You got to know this, but it's coordination. If you ain't coordinated, it's going to be ugly out there for you.
Were you guys doing like rehearsals and stuff?
Of course. We had dances and everything.
Yeah.
Like, we took it very
seriously.
It was like boot camp.
I love that. I love when an artist actually really takes their craft very seriously because a lot of them don't. It's no shade. It's just the facts.
It's just, you got to know that if you put all your marbles in one thing, you can really win if that's what if it's meant for you.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Don't even invest into something if you don't feel like you can take it all the way.
Period.
Because people out here hobbying this music.
Yes.
Shit. For real. Hoping they get a hit the first time they go to the studio. It doesn't work like that. I probably recorded 2,000 songs before I got a quote-unquote hit.
And it takes that time because it just takes that one song to get you to that next level. And then from there, now people are really paying attention.
But it's about building your sound, because if you don't have a sound, how can you build a hit?
Listen,
Let somebody just give you a microwave-ready hit.
Nah, for real.
That's the only way.
Absolutely. And there's a lot of that going on out here.
Exactly. So you got to say, what do I want to be? I want to be here forever, or just quick, get a little cash and go start me a car wash or something,
While we're on that subject real quickly, where do you want to go with your music? I know you really rised up thus far, but, where do you want to go with your music?
Worldwide.
Yeah.
That's my whole motto is worldwide, like global. You know what I'm saying?
Grammys,
like,
Billboard.
Like whatever God got for me, it's coming. You know what I'm saying?
All
I'll put the work in. You know, I got TV producers calling my phone every day, texting me. Great relationships. You build a relationship, you stay in the game.
Ooh.
Because it ain't about the money at the end of the day. It's about your relationships.
Because
you can have $5 million and still not make a hit.
No, you are absolutely right. I say it every day, all day. Relationships are going to put you in places that money cannot.
Because I know plenty of talented people. I know a lot of talented people, but what fucks them up, excuse my language, is that they don't know how to talk to people. They'll look you in your eyes and treat you like they're your worst enemy, and you be like, I just met you.
Listen.
Give me a chance. Get to know me. Let's talk.
I'm so glad that you are, this is an affirmation for me. I'm going to tell you why. Because just yesterday I posted on my story, because I deal with so many artists. I've been interviewing for 12 years. I've done thousands of interviews, lots of them. And a lot of these artists are so unprofessional. They don't know how to come in here and talk to people. They're rude, inconsiderate. They show up 20 minutes late. So I posted
on purpose.
Yeah, because they trying to be on some Hollywood. Something like, bro, nobody even knows you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like nobody
ever know you.
They ain't checking for you. Yeah. So I just put on my story yesterday that artists, you guys need to learn how to be professional and talk to people in a professional manner. And you got to learn how to be punctual.
Because that passes on. Like, it's like a referral. Like, you ever had a real job?
Right.
You know, they give you a couple of interviews before they give you the job. Like, they're going to give you a pre-interview to see if you human.
Right.
Then they're going to give you a second interview to see if we really like you and see if everybody around the job like you. Then we're going to give you the job and give you a 90-day grace period.
Period. Exactly.
Everything is a
Absolutely. And it's like, you know, you don't want to set that tone because you never know the room that you're stepping in who may be there.
You don't never know another person's importance.
Absolutely.
You never know.
Right. It could be someone sitting in the corner that looks like a nobody could be the biggest deal.
And that normally is. The quietest man in the room might be the powerful man in the room.
Right.
That's why I be quiet and I just be observing.
During the transition coming from the group going to as a solo artist, the name change.
Yes.
Tell us how Lightskin Bobby came about.
So, like I said, 2015 was a special year because I told myself, you got to do your affirmations, people. Look in yourself in the mirror and make you, you know.
Every morning.
Make you some things that you tell yourself that make you great.
A whole lot of I ams.
So I told myself, by the age of 25, if this music ain't going nowhere, I'm stopping music. Because I've been doing it since a kid.
Yeah,
so if
understood.
If it's no elevation what you're doing, you got to figure something else out.
Oh, my goodness. Hallelujah.
You know what I'm saying? Bills got to get paid. And Bills not going to get paid trying to be whatever you trying to be. You got to be who you say you are.
Absolutely right.
And when you wake up in the morning, you look in the mirror and you say it enough, and you put the work behind it, it becomes true.
Absolutely.
So that's what I did. I said, look, I'm finna do this music. I just turned 25. I don't got no kids. Ain't nothing stopping me.
I know that's right.
I'm going balls to the wall no matter what happens. Yeah. And literally, I told my ACL, so it's kind of like a...
You was hooping?
Yeah, I was hooping the weekend before I went on my first Sprinter paid show in Miami. It was Art Basel. I know you know about Art Basel in December.
Yep.
So they booked us out there, and it was like crazy. Like, we was supposed to be at a venue but the way that it was set up, DJ Khaled and a bunch of other people was performing next door.
Right.
So they shut down our concert venue.
Oh, wow.
So all the people that was supposed to come to our venue had to come to the street, and they had to
made like a little block party.
Yeah. So we got our DJ to push out the back of the Sprinter, DJ from the back of the Sprinter, pull the mic out, pass the mic to every artist that was supposed to perform. That's that
hustle right there. You don't let nothing stand in your way.
And off of that performance, they was like, boy, you perform like a light-skinned Bobby Brown. And it stuck from that day. That's
fire. I never knew how that came about, so I'm glad I know the backstory to that. Yeah, he a light-skinned. So hold on, you going to bust a move for us real quick?
I mean, you got to come to the show.
He said, you got to pay for that.
Man, you got to come to the show, man.
You got to pay for them moves.
Man, we don't work hard.
So what you do before the show? Do you be stretching and stuff, getting ready?
I'm telling you. I wake up probably about 8, 9 o'clock, get my stretch on, get my jog on. And I got a famous spin that'll just come out of nowhere. You just don't know when it's going to come. I'll be a middle talking, just spin on you.
But you know what, though? Because you're a true entertainer.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, when you get on that stage, you got to give us a show.
I don't care if it's 2 people in the room.
Absolutely.
You get the same show.
Right. Facts.
Because them 2 people going to prepare you for 20,000.
Because them 2 people did not have to be there.
Exactly.
They did not have to be there. They took time out of this.
They could have been anywhere in the world, but you here with me.
Facts.
And I love it.
Absolutely. Listen, that's so dope. I love your energy and I love your outlook on this music business. You should have a seminar.
I can't wait to do it.
I'm so serious.
I can't wait to do it.
Because you've been doing this for a long time, but you're still young. So you will be able to relate to these other young artists who are completely lost out here. See, that could be a side hustle for you.
I did a couple of panels so far. Shout out Ugly Money. You know, they invited me 2020. I came and spoke some game, some knowledge. You know what I'm saying? And I just did one recently with this lady named, I think I don't want to say her name wrong, but I know her IG is Mrs. Check Please, and she got one coming up soon. So y'all make sure y'all go follow her and what she got coming on. She doing some great things for independent artists on the rise and trying to get in the game and know the business first. Absolutely.
That's a big part of what a lot of artists, and I'm not going to throw all the shade at artists. There's just a lot of people in this business who don't understand the business, period. They just jump in. They don't have any kind of business together. They don't have an LLC. They don't get their EIN number. They ain't got none of that, but they call themselves a business. As an artist, you are a business.
They think all that is an ABC 1, 2, 3, what you just said. They like, what is that?
I had someone hit me the other day on Instagram and asked me, can you help me get my music on iTunes? I said, bro.
iTunes?
Yeah, they asked me if I could help. I said, bro, you just got to go to DistroKid, United Masters. You got to go through a distribution company.
Find one that you like.
Yeah, you shop it around and see what they offer. But I say that to say this. There's so many artists out here. I'll ask them who they're publishing's with, and they don't know what I'm talking about. So they need that type. So, yeah.
And I bet their record ain't mixed and mastered either.
No, it's definitely not.
So all that goes together. You skipping steps. You need to get that song mixed and mastered and get the publishing right.
Yeah, you gotta learn the fundamentals and the basics, because that part's never gonna change, and we're gonna always have to fall back on the basics and take it back to the basics, because some of this stuff is gonna change. Like, I've seen a lot of change, and I'm sure you have. When I came in this business, Instagram wasn't in existence, right?
It was CDs and flyers. Physical flyers.
Period. Putting them out there. Now everybody
check me out.
Standing outside the clubs, handing them out, you know. Hot.
Super hot.
Facts, man. Talk to us about this tour you got coming up.
Oh, yeah. The We Outside Part 2. You know what I'm saying? Myself, Trap Belcom, Breadwinner Kane. You know what I'm saying? We just added Bella Black on there.
Shout out to my girl, Bella Black. I seen that. Yeah, she is. She was just here with me recently.
She's so dope, man. And I just, you know what I'm saying? I want to give a major shout out to It's Gorgeous Music for, you know, the second year in a row. We did it last year, and we did 5 cities. Now this year we're doing 10 cities. And it's not only changing the cities, but it's also putting the extra work in before the tour.
Yeah.
So they out promoting with the people, touching the people, kissing babies, shaking hands.
That's what you got to do.
Right now, 2 months before the tour.
Doing media runs. All that is important.
So when I get there, I got features lined up. You know, it's a business. We got money to make.
Absolutely.
So all that's lined up before the tour.
Let me ask you this, and I want your most honest answer. And now, can you make sure he didn't get locked out there too? Do you really enjoy doing stuff like this? Be all the way honest.
I love it.
I love that.
Like, I look forward to it. Like, if I feel like I'm gonna be late, I get upset because I don't like that. I know how it feels to be waiting on somebody, and I want to be early and just be waiting. I'd rather be you waiting on you than you waiting on me.
Right. Understood. No, I asked that because there's some artists that the vibe is just so off, and it just makes me feel like they don't want. That's exactly what it is. I ain't want to say it.
I say it's the drugs.
It is. It's always the ones who are sipping that lean and popping them pills. They're not in their right. They're killing themselves. Like, y'all got to stop doing that mess. Like, just limit to that smoking weed.
I remember about 15 years ago, I put my finger in some lean just to taste it.
It was disgusting, right?
It's too sweet. I don't like nothing that's too sweet.
But isn't it kind of like cough medicine? Don't it make you sleepy?
But it's the combination of it. You mixing it with candy, Jolly Ranchers, making it sweet to be able to sip it.
Oh, my. Yeah.
So it's too much for me. If it ain't marijuana, I don't want it.
That's what I'm saying. Limit it to at that.
Yeah.
But you are right.
That's an herb.
It is. It came from the earth.
Yes.
Period.
Yes.
God gave that to us as a gift.
And we need it. Mental health is real out
No,
here.
it really is, especially in this business because it can get very stressful.
Man, I'm stressed every day, but when I do, I roll up.
Yeah, there you go.
2 at a time sometimes. It was a very stressful day, so I rolled 2 of them.
There you go.
And I'm great afterwards.
Absolutely.
I don't need nothing else.
No, and that's as high as we need to get.
Yes.
And we gonna say it like that. But you were right, though. I'm glad you said it, and I didn't have to. But that's exactly what it is. Because I've dealt with some really weird artists, and it's always when they're on the other stuff.
See, I'm always like watching YouTube and the interviews and seeing like what interviews are entertaining.
Yeah.
Which ones is boring. And it's 9 times out of 10 the dudes that's on drugs.
Because they're so like down.
They don't even want to do the interview.
Damn near slobbing at the mouth. They don't want to be there.
Half sleep.
Facts.
You can't do an interview half sleep.
No.
That's like somebody, you riding on a plane and somebody trying to talk to you the whole flight.
Right. It's like, shut up. I don't want to hear it.
Bruh, say one more thing. I swear to God. Like,
Come across this seat.
but I need all 4 hours. Please.
For real.
Mm-hmm.
Man, let's talk to these artists out there that are doing that crazy stuff right now. Coming from an artist who's got his head on his shoulders, you all the way got it together. What would you say to guys like that or encourage them for a second?
I encourage them to stop. And if stopping ain't just something you could do drastically, because it ain't easy. Opiates.
Yeah. Because it's
one
an
of the
addiction.
Yeah, it's hard. It's like heroin.
Yeah.
It's like liquid heroin. You know what I'm saying? The pills is just not good for your body because you're not eating. You're not drinking the proper water.
Right.
So now your body cramping up out of nowhere.
Yeah, you're not nourishing yourself. You will.
You saw what just happened to Kevin Samuels.
Man, it's
You can't be drinking over anything you do too much of is gonna have an effect on your body.
My dad always says too much of a good thing or anything is just not good for you. You got to do everything in moderation.
You spending 12 to 14 hours, they just say on sex.
Yeah.
You missing out on money.
Yeah, for real. But honestly, doing something for that long other than your passion and it's not making you money is a waste of time to me.
That's what I'm saying. like you bragging about how many girls you got, but how much money do you have?
Nah, for real. They bragging about how many followers they got, but that don't equal dollars.
Especially if they ain't real. So it's like, for me, it's like I literally have conversations with guys that's in my top circle. Like, bruh, the women gonna come with the money.
That's facts.
You ask me,
don't chase them.
Where the women at? Where the money at?
Nah, for real. They gonna come. You ain't gotta go look for them.
The ones that's worth it. Because you gotta learn, when you get in your 30s, I'm telling y'all something, man.
Please tell them.
Quantity is not nothing, bro. You want quality.
Quality
over quantity, bro. Like, when you in your 20s, you experimenting. You trying to become a man. You know what I'm saying? But when you get in your 30s, it's about quality.
Absolutely. You want to find
fine wine,
a life partner that's going to help build you up and you can help build her up.
And I tell you, a fine woman gonna keep you on your toes.
Yes.
It's gonna have you thinking right.
Easting right.
Investing into
all
yourself
that.
and different businesses. She gonna
sounds like you got one.
I mean,
you look a little starstruck over there. Like,
listen.
But listen, I think that's so beautiful though. You gotta find a partner like that, especially if they understand what you do, because you gotta be on the road. You got to spend late nights in the studio. A lot of times it's hard to find an understanding woman. And
that's the only way it's going to work.
Yeah.
If you understand it. Because that's why a lot of people in the industry date people in the industry.
Period.
Because the schedules are the same.
Absolutely.
Crazy.
Listen.
You know, if I tell you I got 5 hours, you know what that means.
No, absolutely.
If you ain't in here in them 1 to 4 hours, that 5th one is, I'm gone.
And you want to find someone who's just as busy as you. That way they're not sitting around like, why you ain't spending time with me?
Exactly.
They're busy doing them. You busy doing you.
That's where the disconnect starts. The why you not spending time with me. Yeah. You know why I'm not spending time with you. Because I'm trying to be me.
Right.
I'm really existing out here.
Absolutely. And I love everything about what you got going on, bro. Like, that's why you're seeing a lot of success. When you are the person that you are, God's going to continue to bless you.
Because you do everything from your heart.
Yeah, absolutely. It's genuine. It's pure.
Yeah, it's not for no ulterior motives.
Right.
Yeah, that shit, you know.
Most definitely. Shout out to Kane, man. Breadwinner Kane, that's my dog.
And it's crazy because I literally had my birthday party with this man just randomly. Like, I threw my birthday party at Fusions.
Yeah.
Shout out Dino, the owner or whatever. And the sections was like big. And he was like, man, I don't think all my people could fit in this section because I got like 30 people with me. So I was like, look, bro, we're going to make it work.
Yeah.
We take that section, this section, this is going to be our
It's going to be our section.
So our first introduction really to each other was at my birthday party.
That's dope.
So just to see from where we met to where we at now, it's a beautiful thing.
And he's a good dude. I've known him for probably a decade and a long time. Yeah, I interviewed him probably 8 years ago, but we've been cool ever since. And he's like you. He's very genuine. That's why you guys are going to mesh like that.
Nah, I already know.
You know what I'm saying? So when is the tour kicking off?
August 5th.
What is the first city?
North Carolina.
What part of North Carolina? Like Charlotte, maybe? Raleigh? It's all good. Is there a flyer on your page?
Yeah.
So they just got to go to your Lightskin Bobby.
Yeah, at Lightskin Bobby.
Check out the flyer. That way, you got 10 cities coming up.
Yes.
Is Atlanta in that mix somewhere?
Savannah.
Oh, Savannah is. You going to the Pope?
We're going to Savannah. Yeah.
Shout out.
So the way the tour is set up, I can tell you this off the top of my head. We got 3 in North Carolina, 3 in South Carolina. Then we hit Savannah.
Okay.
And we finish off the tour, 3 cities, which are Tampa, Jacksonville, and Orlando.
When you going to be in my city? When you going to be in Tampa?
August.
Dang.
The end of August.
Dang, because I'll be down there in September. I was hoping it would be in September.
We can double back, talk to the right promoters. We can extend the tour.
Do you know what venue you guys are going to be at out there? You don't know yet?
I will find out.
Yeah, please find out for me.
We'll find out. So far they announced the first 5 locations.
Okay.
Like the first 5 venues.
Yeah.
And they big venues.
So let's talk about some of the things that you personally are doing to prepare to be on tour, because 10 cities on the road, moving around, new people, it could be a lot on you, right? Mentally, physically.
If you're not prepared for this.
That's what I'm saying. So what are you doing personally to prepare to get yourself, your mind right, your physical right to be on tour and hit all these cities?
Like I said, I've been working out for the last 3 months.
Let me see your muscle real quick.
Just a little.
Oh, shoot. Yeah. Look at Popeye over there.
Check me out. But I've been in the gym 3 months straight.
That's great.
Shout out this Gorgeous again, because he was on me. He was like, bro, you getting the Gucci belly, bro. You got to do something. I know you cool, you rich. You got to get back in the gym. I was like, yeah, you right, bro.
But that's good. You got to have people that's going to keep a G with you, though.
Nah, I love it, because I needed that.
Nah, for real.
Because I was really getting home just eating good and just kicking my feet up like it's quarantine.
That's bigger ranking for me. He'll check me in a heartbeat.
Like, come on,
He'll
sis.
call me. Yeah. I remember there was some stuff I posted on Instagram. He'll better take that post down. I said, oh, my bad. You know what I'm saying? You need people that's going to keep a G with you like that.
That will help you progress.
Facts. So you've been in the gym working out?
Yeah, I've been in the gym and outside because I like outside.
Me too. Every morning, watch my story. I'm on one of these hiking trails every morning. I don't care if it's 90 degrees out. That's how I love getting my exercise. We got to hike together sometime.
I spend about an hour on working out a day.
Me too, man. Every morning. I was out there at 9:30 this morning, and it was already blazing.
I feel like the earlier you get it out the way,
facts,
the more you ain't got to worry about not doing it.
And you know what I've noticed, and I'm sure you have as well, because during the quarantine, I kind of slowed off because the gym's closed and whatever. But I'm back in it full time now. I've noticed that my energy is so much better now that I'm on a regular exercise routine. How you feel about that?
It helps your mindset.
Yeah.
Because something you would normally forget about, it's like, nah, I got to go get that bag.
Facts.
So you might miss out on the bag just because your mind ain't clear enough to get the bag.
Absolutely.
And you just got to stay on schedule. Like, if you never put too much on yourself, too. That's what it allows you to do.
Right.
It allows you to know, like, I can get this done today.
Yes.
Push this to tomorrow.
Absolutely.
So you're not overworking yourself.
You got to prioritize everything in your life. It's a balance.
Life is about balance.
It is absolutely about balance. And I'm with you. Like, I'm the type of person that I prefer to get up early, get my workout in, run my errands, and then I work more so at night.
It's like if it ain't done before 3 o'clock p.m., it's going to get pushed off to the next day.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So get all that administrative stuff and all that done during the day, your workouts, your errands, your admin. And then that's why I like being here at night, because I catch more of a vibe. So, yeah, you and I are a lot alike in that aspect. Tell everybody what single you're pushing right now.
Well, we got Ice, produced by Jungle Boy Beats and TD from Chi-Town.
Okay.
We got Light Show from Ralph Made It. You know what I'm saying? And he a college student. He producing for Thug.
That's really
Gunna,
dope.
Baby, the hottest in the game. I just found him online one day just browsing. So it just be relationships like that. We got D Fresh from Michigan. he actually moved to Cali, and we recorded a whole album out there in Cali.
That's
last year.
hard.
And who else I'm working with? I'm working with some Jeremiah producers,
Okay.
Chubbs, a few other guys, Sugar Beats, J Star Beats from Chi-Town as well. And we open. So if y'all got some beats y'all want to send to me, you know, my email's in my bio as well. Lightskin Bobby.
Check out his music though to kind of understand his flavor.
Yeah.
Not to say he might not switch it up a little bit, but get an idea. Don't send him no off the wall really trap beats, and that's not what he does.
I mean, for me, it's about the vibe. So
Right.
I might be in the trap mode one day.
Yeah.
So I don't want to discourage nobody. Send what you have. Send your best.
Let him pick and choose.
Send your best heat. I'm gonna let you know because I'm gonna send a song and let you know. Yeah, it got recorded, bro. Now let's do this split sheet.
There you go. Period. Producer agreement, split
Yeah,
sheets.
we need all that.
All that. Out of all the songs you've written, what's your favorite one?
It's about a day.
So give me your favorite line from the song.
My favorite song.
Your favorite line from your favorite song. Like, give us a little bit of it if you don't mind.
Fresh up out the shower, step up in my Gucci loafers, and I love that. I love that line because I didn't have Gucci loafers when I recorded it, but it made me go buy some. 800.
What did you
Gucci
do in those
loafers.
Gucci loafers? Gucci loafer.
Nah,
That's the remix.
I did it barefoot. I put the Gucci loafers on after the shower. So I was a little different. Future did it in his
the flip-flops.
flip-flops. I got my Gucci loafers after I finished with her. You know what I'm saying? It was a little different, but same concept. Yeah, we got it in. I just want to go buy my Gucci loafers afterwards.
I know that's right.
I couldn't believe I spent $800 on them, boy.
But you know what, though? Every now and again, you got to do stuff like that because you got to reward yourself because you work hard.
Exactly.
You know, it's not like if you out here recklessly spending that kind of money every day or every other day and not investing in your music, then that's a problem. But you invest in your craft.
Exactly.
So you got to reward yourself like that sometimes. And don't ever feel good. It does feel good. And they probably feel good on your feet too, right?
Nah, they feel amazing. You ain't got to put
Like
no
walking
socks
on clouds.
You ain't got to put no socks on with them. That's bare feet wear right there.
You keep your toes did?
That's a whole nother conversation. I try to though. I go like once a month.
Get a little pedicure done? Yeah, you know.
I like the massage that come with it.
I know that's right. Like, rub them toes, lady.
I be like, nah, keep the massage going.
Them calf muscles are hurt, especially if you exercise
I like
and
the
stuff.
stones, the little
Yeah.
heated stones.
Yeah.
Oh man,
Especially when they put them on your back too.
I might go tomorrow.
Get you a little full body deep tissue and make sure they put the stones on your back at the end.
I might go tomorrow.
That's the kicker. You should go. You deserve it.
It's been a while.
You deserve it.
Yeah.
Especially you preparing for this tour, man. You got to feel all the way right.
Once a week.
Yeah, you do. And that's about how often you really should be doing it.
Massages, right?
Yes, massages at least. Because I used to do physical therapy in my previous life.
Me too.
And I did it for 2 years. And I worked with a massage therapist. And a lot of her clients came in there every single week. And they felt the best.
Yeah, I went to massage therapy school right out of high school.
Did you really?
9 months Asher School of Massage. Yep.
Really? Is that something you ever pursued?
If music didn't work, that's what I was gonna do.
You could still do it on the side, you know? I'm sure the ladies would love it.
$100 to be dripping in sweat when you're done, it's not worth it.
Well, and not to mention probably some of the nastiness that comes through there that wants you to rub on them.
You're not massaging no fine ladies.
All the time.
You got old ladies, you got old men, you got
hairy backs.
You got a lot going on that make you just say, nah, this ain't for me.
Nah, listen.
I stopped when clinicals came. When clinicals came, I was like, I'm good.
I could never do that because I don't really like touching people, especially people's feet and stuff, and they don't be taking care of them. That's a problem.
I told them I can't do it with gloves. I can't do it.
Then people are going to be offended. Why you ain't touching me with your bare hands? Why you got them gloves on?
That's why COVID was a gift and a curse.
Nah, for real.
Because that let you know, we're doing this with gloves and a mask.
And a mask. All that. So the tour is kicking off soon. We got music out. Anything else you got in the works? Other business ventures that you can let everybody know about?
I mean, we got a lot coming up. You know, like I said, about to get into cannabis, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. You have your own strain? Is that what you about to do?
That's what we working on.
That's dope.
That's what we working on.
I'll be a test sampler.
I can't wait.
I'm just saying.
I can't wait. We're gonna take
Me
a
and
trip.
knowledge.
After the tour, we're gonna take a trip, you know, go check out the growers and things like that.
Yeah.
After the tour. You know
That's big business, bro.
And then that's gonna come with the merch.
Yeah. That's big business right there.
That's what I'm getting into. cannabis, merch, TV, you name it.
Everything
New album
lucrative.
next year, you know what I'm saying? Right now, y'all need to go listen to Last of a Dying Breed, Worldwide 2, the Dream Team Edition. Them the 2 albums that I dropped over the pandemic, 2020 and 2021. So, you know what I'm saying? I had my own calendar. I had a different girl.
Were you posing and modeling in it? Did you have your shirt off?
I had a different girl for every month.
I thought you was in it.
Nah, so my concept was have a mascot, but a female.
Understood. I got you. That's dope.
So I had Cherokee Indians,
that's
all kinds of things for each month. I had a girl for 4th of July.
That's dope. I love it.
Shout out Choir Brown. He helped me, execute that.
You have a really creative mind.
Yeah.
You know?
I feel like, just putting an album out is nothing without the rollout.
Absolutely. You got to prepare for that. The preparation is a big part of it. Getting prepared, putting the right marketing out there, bringing awareness, and being innovative, thinking of different ways other than what everybody else is doing.
I feel like that's why the touring is so important.
It is.
This tour, I can put an exclamation point on the Worldwide 2 album.
Facts.
And then introduce all the hard work I put in during
Absolutely.
the pandemic, 2023. Lightskin Bobby 2, the album.
Bam.
Mm-hmm.
Man, listen, I appreciate you being here tonight. Thank you for taking the time. I know you got a busy schedule. Yeah. It's so good to reconnect with you.
Nah, it's God. That's all I say.
Listen, it was already written. This was supposed to happen.
Exactly.
Everything realigns up, and that's what it's about. But before we get out of here, 3 things we got to do, man. Tell everybody one more time where they can keep up with you on social media.
Lightskin Bobby, everything. I hope you know how to spell light skin. Because some people put N-E-D on when they book me. I'll be like, nah, you got to do that flyer over again. There's no E-D in my name. It's not skinned. There's no N-E-D in my name. It's Lightskin. Put a space, B-O-B-B-Y. You know what I'm saying? And all my albums are out on all streaming platforms. So y'all go listen, get familiar. And the We Outside Part 2 tour. Y'all come out and get y'all tickets. Tickets is in my bio right now.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? I want to see all my family, friends, haters, whoever you are, come out and check the team out.
I know that's right. Turn them haters into fans.
Yes.
Anybody you want to shout out to?
Yeah, like I said, I want to shout out the whole family, you know what I'm saying? Whole dream team. Like I said, Danny the Devil, Rax Media, my videographer, Ace Boogie, Danny the Devil, TD Jungle, D Fresh, just everybody, man. You already know who you is. My brother, Reggie Runts. We like to smoke, so you gotta keep some runts around.
I know that's right. Who you got with you today?
Reggie Runts.
Oh, that's Reggie Runts. Shout out to Reggie Runts in the building.
Yeah.
He look like he ready to smoke right now.
Exactly.
Last but not least, before we get up out of here, man, we are live on the Industry's Most Wanted podcast. Big shout out to Lightskin Bobby checking in, man. Tell everybody what makes you the industry's most wanted.
Because I'm me, and I ain't trying to be nobody else. When I look in the mirror, I'm going to be me tomorrow and the day after that. You know what I'm saying? And it's always a gorgeous occasion when I pull up.
It's gorgeous. Absolutely. You dig? We up out of here, y'all.
Chill.